What's up, guys? In the sporting world, most rivalries come and go, but a few last a lifetime. The New York Yankees and Boston Red Sox will never be friends. Same with the Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles, or Montreal Canadiens and Toronto Maple Leafs. Historic rivals will always be there, but we sports fans are always looking for something new and fresh. We like to see new rivalries every now and then. Fortunately, some teams are starting to really tick off one another, and through some fierce playoff battles, we're seeing the beginning of some real tension between some different franchises. I'm Jason Biondo, and today we present 10 new sports rivalries that are just starting to heat up. Don't forget to leave your video ideas in the comments down below. We will be looking, and if we choose your idea, we're going to give you a shout out in the video. And we're going to use your idea, so you're basically a sports writer. That's nuts. Don't forget to subscribe to TPS and put on your notifications because we post videos every single day. Every day is a new video, so subscribe. And a big shout out to WhatDHVF for suggesting this video. Number 10, Los Angeles Rams and San Francisco 49ers. The Rams have finally arrived. They're the new kings of the NFC West, having won the division title in back-to-back years. Oh, and they also earned a trip to Super Bowl 53. But how long will the Rams remain kings of the division? If the San Francisco 49ers have anything to say about it, this will be a thrilling two-team horse race for years to come. The Rams are loaded up front with Jared Goff, Todd Gurley, Brandon Cooks, and Aaron Donald. But the 49ers have their own set of weapons in Jimmy Garoppolo, George Kittle, Matt Breida, Nick Bosa, and DeForest Buckner. Both the Rams and 49ers have tremendous young talent on both sides of the ball. They can hit you with their powerful rushing games and ferocious front sevens. They're pretty much built the same way. Both are primed to dominate for several years. Now it's just a matter of seeing who will dominate this thrilling rivalry that will start to heat up any day now. Number 9, Kansas City Chiefs and New England Patriots. We really wanted to place this one higher on the list, but we don't know if Tom Brady is going to play much longer. And if he doesn't, just how competitive will the Patriots be in the post-Brady era? That remains to be seen. At any rate, the Tom Brady-Patrick Mahomes rivalry is just getting started. TB12 is 18 years older than the 2018 league MVP. And as usual, age and wisdom defeated youth. Brady beat Mahomes in their first regular season matchup, then defeated his Chiefs in a thrilling 2018 AFC Championship game that required overtime. And so Brady was able to lead the Pats to a 6th Super Bowl title, while Mahomes has to wait at least another year before taking the AFC throne. Well, Brady should play for at least 2 or 3 more years. Mahomes and the Chiefs will be the Pats' first legitimate threat since the Peyton Manning-led Denver Broncos. This is going to be fun to watch. We're not sure how long the Mahomes-Brady feud will last, but it's going to be a doozy for the next couple of years at least. Number 8, Boston Celtics at Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers tried downplaying the rivalry with the Celtics early in the 2018-19 season, with Joel Embiid admitting that Boston simply dominates Philadelphia. After all, the Celtics embarrassed Philly in 5 games during the second round of the playoffs in 2018, even though Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward were out for the entire series. When the 76ers finally beat Boston during a 2019 regular season game, Celtics point guard Terry Rozier threw shade at their Atlantic Division rivals, questioning why they didn't throw confetti after the victory, while Embiid and Ben Simmons front a promising young core in Philly. Boston carries the likes of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. The two teams will be in each other's way for years to come, which is why we can't wait to sit back and enjoy this feud. The Eastern Conference hasn't had one like this in a while, but it's arriving before our eyes. Number 7, Winnipeg Jets and Nashville Predators. After spending several years in the Central Division basement, the Winnipeg Jets finally emerged as a powerhouse in 2018. In the second round of the playoffs, Mark Scheifele and company met the Nashville Predators, who won the President's Trophy as the league's top regular season team. The Preds were also the defending Western Conference champions. While the Jets' high-flying offense was too much for Nashville to contain, Winnipeg escaped the Music City with a 5-1 victory in Game 7, punching a trip to the Western Conference Finals. That was only the start of a bitter rivalry between the two clubs. Nashville and Winnipeg embarked on a bitter battle for the Central Division crown again in 2019, and the Preds didn't clinch it until the final day of the regular season. But both the Jets and Predators lost their respective first-round series, thus holding off Chapter 2 of their epic rivalry. That's okay. There's still plenty of time for both teams. They each have plenty of superstars, a ton of competitiveness, and so much energy. As far as we're concerned, the peak of this rivalry is just about to begin. Number 6, Philadelphia Phillies and Washington Nationals. Do we really need to explain this one? The Phillies signed away Bryce Harper, the longtime face of the NL East rival Washington Nationals. In DC, Harper led Washington to 4 NL East Division titles, and he won the 2015 NL MVP award. Before Harper came along, Philly ruled the division. They won it 5 straight years from 2007 to 2011, and took home the 2008 World Series. But after a disappointing year in DC, the Nats let Harper leave. He signed a 13-year deal worth $330 million with the Phillies just weeks before the 2019 season began. Harper's return to DC was met with thundering boos. He's going to try to lead Philly to the promised land, something that didn't happen in Washington. The Nats, meanwhile, are going to try and show the world that they can win without Harper. What more can you ask for this up-and-coming feud? Not much. Number 5. San Jose Sharks and Vegas Golden Knights. It only took the young Golden Knights 2 years to find an arch-enemy, none other than their Pacific Division foes, the San Jose Sharks. Vegas defeated San Jose in the second round of the playoffs, en route to a shocking Stanley Cup final berth. In their first season of existence. That's nuts. The Golden Knights lost to the Washington Capitals in 5 games, and they've loaded up for other runs, adding stars Mark Stone and Max Pacioretty. San Jose and Vegas met in the opening round of the 2019 playoffs. The Golden Knights led the series 3-1, but the Sharks managed to force a 7th game. Vegas led 3-0 in the 3rd period of Game 7, until the wheels came off. Cody Eakin took a controversial 5-minute penalty after cross-checking Joe Pavelski. The Sharks quickly scored 4 unanswered goals, but Vegas tied the game up late to force overtime. Finally, Barclay Goodrow of the Sharks played hero in overtime, and the Sharks advanced. Vegas' season ended to a bitter rival in controversial fashion. The league apologized to Vegas for the questionable penalty call and didn't let the referees work the rest of the 2019 playoffs. Do we need to say anything else? This rivalry is going to get more intense over time, especially with the Golden Knights being robbed by the Sharks in the 2019 postseason. Number 4. Kansas City Chiefs and Cleveland Browns. I am hyped for this one. Mayfield versus Mahomes. The Chiefs and Browns have never met in the playoffs. In fact, Cleveland hasn't made the playoffs since the 2002 season. So why are we already hyping up the Browns and Chiefs rivalry? It's kind of simple. The Chiefs have the game's next great quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. The Browns have the game's other next great quarterback in Baker Mayfield. They're the same age, and their respective teams have added more and more star power on offense. Mahomes had so much fun with Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, Damian Williams, and Sammy Watkins in 2018. Mayfield sure enjoyed Jarvis Landry and Nick Chubb, but now Pro Bowl wideout Odell Beckham Jr. joins the fold. So you have perhaps the NFL's 2 most dynamic offenses, led by 2 young world-class quarterbacks. And with the New England Patriots dynasty likely nearing its end, the door is open for both Cleveland and KC. They are going to compete on an annual basis for the AFC throne, and I am so hyped. Maybe we're buying the hype a little too early on these 2 young teams. No, wait, no, we're not. Mahomes versus Mayfield could be the next Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning rivalry. Both QBs are in prime position to lead their teams to multiple Super Bowl championships. So yeah, the rivalry is just getting started. Buckle up, it's gonna be a fun ride. Number 3, New York Yankees and Houston Astros. The Cleveland Indians have begun falling off, and the Boston Red Sox might have problems keeping their entire core together. So if anything, the American League will be dominated by the New York Yankees and Houston Astros for years to come. The rivalry has gotten off to a nice start here. The Astros beat the Yankees in the 2015 AL wildcard game, then defeated them in a thrilling 7-game series in the 2017 ALCS. Houston went on to win its first World Series championship. The Astros are anchored by 2 world-class pitchers in Justin Verlander and Jarrett Cole. They have one of the game's elite all-around players in Jose Altuve, plus rising stars Carlos Correa and Alex Bregman. The Yankees are no slouches though. Their rotation is led by Luis Severino and James Paxton, but their bullpen is by far the best in baseball. Not only that, but New York has baseball's best home run threats in Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge. In short, the Astros and Yankees are both loaded with Cy Young and MVP caliber players. They're both built to win championships now and over the next 5 to 10 years. Did we mention they've already met in the playoffs twice since 2015? Sign us up for more Astros-Yankees. We can't wait to see these teams battle for potential dynasty status. Number 2, Houston Rockets and Golden State Warriors. The Warriors have had it too easy throughout the years, but James Harden's Houston Rockets have pushed the NBA's best franchise over the last couple of seasons. Golden State and Houston met in the 2015 Conference Finals and the opening round of the 2016 playoffs, but the rivalry wasn't really big then. The Dubs crushed Houston in 5 games both times. In the 2017 offseason, the Rockets acquired all-star point guard Chris Paul to join forces with James Harden. The duo led Houston to the Western Conference Finals, but they fell just 1 game short of unseating the defending champions. Golden State advanced and won their 3rd NBA championship in 4 years. years. The two teams met again in the second round of the 2019 playoffs, with the Warriors winning a hard-fought series in 6 games. While even though the Warriors stand to lose 1 or 2 star players over time, they figure to be top dog for several more years. But Harden and CP3 will be there breathing down Golden State's necks, determined to end their dynasty while hopefully becoming the new sheriffs in the Western Conference. Harden vs. Steph Curry has been great theater. The Rockets simply had enough of Golden State pushing them around. They've been giving them a fight as of late, but can they eventually take over the throne? The rivalry should only grow more and more bitter over time. Number 1. Los Angeles Rams and New Orleans Saints. The Saints and Rams were the NFL's top 2 teams during the 2018 regular season, so the rivalry was naturally starting to set in. Then the 2018 NFC Championship game happened, where the refs missed the most blatant pass interference call in history. You know, the one that only robbed New Orleans of a trip to Super Bowl 53. The Rams were gifted a Super Bowl appearance on that horrible call, and it sent New Orleans into an angry frenzy. And by the way, the officiating mistake was so bad that the league had to make a massive rule change, allowing teams to change for pass interference penalties now. So yeah, that whole officiating controversy is gonna lead to more heat and tension in this rivalry. And again, the Rams and Saints are 2 Super Bowl contenders that will stand in each other's way for several years to come. We would not be surprised if these 2 teams combined to win, say, I don't know, like 3 of the next 5 Super Bowls. Drew Brees vs. Jared Goff has been great stuff so far, but the best part? We have seen nothing yet. The real rivalry begins now. Grab some popcorn and enjoy it. Which other sports rivalries are just beginning to heat up? Join me in the comment section below. Make sure to follow me and TPS on social media. We post great content all the time, and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I post videos every single week. They're really entertaining, and if you want more of me, you should go there. And if you don't, go there and check it out and maybe you'll laugh. I hope you do. Make sure to subscribe to TPS because we post videos every single day. Every day's a new video, so subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like. It takes 1 click right down below. Of course, thank you so much for watching. I'm Jason Biondo. I'll see you next time.
My knee.